It's an absolutely fascinating day in the world of Magic the Gathering. Streets of New Capenna has just experienced a major leak, revealing multiple products that aren't even supposed to be available for months. This is an absolutely crazy situation.
Magic. I am a wizard! History. I'm an old wizard! The magic historian. My bones hurt.
Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, my friends. I hope the day finds you well because we have gathered to talk about an absolutely crazy situation. There's a lot going on in Magic right now. This is the second news video I'm doing today. Earlier we talked about the Brothers War and double feature market manipulation. So I'll leave a link to that news video at the end of this one, but let us dive in with this insane image. So up on the screen, you are going to see product images from New Capenna. And this is a Facebook post that you're looking at. Now I'm going to rotate it so we can take a better look at the images that are included here, because this is absolutely mind-blowing. Keep in mind, Streets of New Capenna isn't coming out for months. We have Kamigawa just being released. This is not Wizards of the Coast going, hey, take a look at our stuff for the next set. They're not looking to get us hyped up for Capenna quite yet. So this was posted somewhere in the UK. Milton Keynes? I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that, but bear in mind as well that the location that it says someone is in isn't automatically the location they're actually in. So this leak may not be originating from the UK, and you have to take any leak with a grain of salt. There are people who will manufacture fake leaks, and there are people who are capable of doing a convincing job. It's interesting to note that with this leak, we're not dealing with the same sort of stuff we saw with Innistrad, where we were getting these mega crushed images where it looked like people had to, get a time machine, travel back in time, steal a phone from someone 20 years ago to take the pictures, right? This is a very crisp and delicious picture that is showcasing multiple items. You have the Streets of New Capenna bundle showed here. You have a Streets of New Capenna draft pack, and you have the spin down die. Now, when it comes to the individual items here, to me, the most eye-catching is the bundle. It's very colorful, and actually, I really like the artwork on it. When you first look at it, you see this angel kind of leaning forwards, her wings spread, she's got this smile on her face. I didn't even realize that what you're actually looking at is a hood ornament on a car. Right? If you actually pay attention to it and figure it out, this is like a demon driving like a Cadillac or something like that. Because if you go on the back of the artwork, you can see him there, his hand on the steering wheel. And I have to say, this is a very interesting way to represent the concept of New Capenna. If you're not familiar with it, the idea behind the set is going to be you have a city, the city of angels, literally created by angels. But at some point, who knows when, the demons overthrew the angels and took their city from them. So it's an angelic city that is now full of depraved, demonic mobsters, right? That is the concept. And I have to say, this artwork firmly encapsulates it. And it really does let you know the type of set that we're going to be dealing with. It had been theorized that this would be a sort of mobster. We're talking like mid 1900 style, I guess anywhere from like the 30s to the 50s-ish. It could be a little bit broader of a brush they're painting with, but that seems to be the rough time frame that they're going for. Think like the Tommy Gun era and all that kind of stuff, right? So you've got a scenario where you have this angelic city overthrown by the demons, done in this old mobster style, and the artwork on the bundle here really does encapsulate that. So on one hand, it kind of lends credibility to the leak, right? You go, okay, we have artwork that really does feel like it gives that concept, but at the same time, this is also a known quantity. And by that I mean, we already know that Capenna is a angelic city turned into a demon mob hangout, right? So anybody who's going going to create fake images would also be aware of this scenario. So you have that kind of a setup, right? So it can cut both ways. The bundle box does look pretty convincing to me overall, I have to say. Now, when it comes to the draft pack beside it, I'm not familiar with draft packs as a product. So I'm going to ask you guys in case, because I looked around and I didn't really see anything on this, but just in case this might be a product that appears in Targets, because understand, we don't have Targets in Canada, and the Walmarts here don't carry the same range of products that you guys get access to in America. So it might turn out that you can buy these 3 draft booster draft packs already. It's like a product where you guys are. But from where I am, this is something I've never seen before. So I'm treating it as if this is a new product, right? So it's 3 draft boosters specifically sold in a draft pack. I've never seen anything like that. But again, you could see this in big box stores. So let me know on that one. The artwork shows Mob Nixilis, right? This is supposed to be Ob Nixilis. The joke is he's Mob Nixilis, and he is lording over the streets of New Capenna in some way. It will be interesting to see what other planeswalkers are included. Will we get some kind of angelic planeswalker? Is New Capenna actually a big, sprawling sort of like plane-wide city, the same way that Ravnica is? Is it one big city in a world with a bunch of other cities? Or is it kind of like Amonkhet, where it's the only point of genuine civilization and the rest of the plane is kind of wild and crazy? I do enjoy the vibe of thinking about the different ways this could play out. I also like the spin down die that apparently comes with the bundle here. That purple is quite nice. I'm not 100% sure exactly what the expansion symbol is supposed to be, though. It kind of looks like a dude to me with crazy like wizard hair flowing up, like mad scientist hair flowing up on either side. Now, I want to point out that this isn't the only picture that was posted showing this information. Whoever did this also showed a picture of them holding the draft pack inside of a car, right? So if you were looking at this image and thinking, you know what, maybe these are just digital mock-ups and somebody has a really good job of doing lighting and whatever else. If these are fakes, somebody went to the lengths of printing out these products, taking these pictures, and then posting them on like a Facebook sale group. Now, it's interesting to note they only posted it for $1, right? So it's like, are they really trying to sell it? Are they trying to bid it up? Is it somebody who just was like, yo, I've got this stuff and I want to share these pictures, so I'm going to post them out there so people can see that I have this stuff. Now, certain people thought, you know what, maybe this is a scam. Maybe they're posting this stuff trying to get money from people. Yeah, you know what, pay me, and then they never deliver the product. But apparently what happened is somebody went ahead and contacted the seller. I believe it was the person who first noticed the post, contacted the seller and inquired like, you know, how did you get this? Can I get these from you or whatever sort of thing? And the seller basically just got cold feet and deleted the post, right? So that kind of makes it seem like it can't really fall into the scam trying to sell a product for money area, right? Because if you're trying to scam and sell something and somebody says, yo, want to buy it, you pull your listing. That's pretty big indicator. It's like, well, he wouldn't sell me the scammed goods, so it can't be a scam in that regard. But that does not rule out that these could be fake manufactured products. But there is another possible explanation. Apparently, what Wizards of the Coast does is they do product testing kind of focus groups, things like that, where they bring people in and they show them products that they have made and kind of ask them to evaluate them, give them feedback, possibly do some kind of like a little bit of play testing with them, that kind of stuff, right? Just kind of give us an idea of the feedback of our products. But at the same time, these apparently aren't kept under like super hardcore wraps. And by that, I mean, these aren't under guard where you have somebody standing there over your shoulder every second to make sure you don't go anywhere with it. Now, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, right? Because this is just me taking secondhand accounts and digging into things. But apparently, you can wander off with these products. It wouldn't be too difficult to slip out with something in your pocket, take a picture of it or two, and then come back with it, right? So most likely, what's happened here is somebody has gotten their hands on some play testing style stuff, right? Some of the product stuff that Wizards of the Coast has to show consumers before they do their initial like marketing volley to the genuine full-on public, just to get a vibe from it. I mean, we've got the boxes here, and there is one more picture that I'm going to show you too, because I haven't included this yet, and that is of a list card and an art card for Streets of New Capenna as well. Now, Transmogrifying Wand here, which was originally an M19, as far as I can see, was never put on the list. So this is an upcoming list card that will be part of the list for New Capenna. And the artwork that's included for the Rhino below, what people will do sometimes is they will take artwork that they found out on the internet and they'll use that to make fake cards to fake people out. And so other people, being like online sleuths, will reverse engineer, like, I'm going to reverse image search and see if this image exists anywhere. And a lot of times it's an easy way to spot a fake, because they take an image, put it through reverse search, and all of a sudden, oh, look, this is fan art that was created by so-and-so. It's here or it's there. Well, according to the people who had been doing the searching, this Rhino's artwork isn't showing up anywhere. So as far as it looks to me, I believe this is all the genuine article. I think what happened is somebody was part of the process getting to look at all this stuff. They genuinely like Magic, right? Because if you're just somebody like, as this is a paying sort of thing. Wizards of the Coast doesn't ask people to do this out of the goodness of their own heart. They just want a random cross section of the population, right? So this person is most likely a huge Magic the Gathering fan and was like, yo, I've got these pictures of this crazy new stuff and I want to share it. I want other people to know that I have it, but I also don't want to get in trouble. So puts up the post thinking, oh, you know what? I'll just toss it up on the Facebook Marketplace group. What big deal could that mean? You know, I'll say I'm over in the UK. You know, that should cover my bases. And then right away, as soon as somebody spots it, of course, the hordes are going to come and descend and be like, yo, bro, where did you get this? How much do you want for it? Like, you're going to get a range of different people contacting you if you do this. You're going to get people who are angry at you. They're going to be like, yo, how did you get this? Did you steal this? I'm reporting you to Wizards. What's going on? There's going to be other people who are like, bro, I literally do not care how you got this at all. I don't care if you ran in the building, filled your arms up, ran out the front door, and it's 100% like off the back of a truck level stolen. I will buy it from you at any price you name. There are people who will not care about that and would pay a premium for this stuff. So you're going to have a range, and you're just going to have people who are curious about it as well, who just want to know, yo, where'd you get this? How'd you do this? That's really neat. But just a deluge of attention, right? Like a ton of people are going to contact you when that happens. So Buddy puts the posting up going, check it out. I got this, I got this, I got the dice, I got the boxes. And then people start flooding in and he goes, whoa, 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 whoa. There's way too much attention here. And then it goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, Wizards of the Coast can come back after me over this sort of thing. I imagine that when you go in to sign up for this sort of situation, that you're required to sign legal documentation that says you will maintain the company's secrets, right? At some point, there has to be some kind of agreement that way, because I know they do that with other things. There are certain get together panels or whatever it is where they'll give you information ahead of time, but you have to legally agree you won't be sharing that information anywhere. So most likely, this guy got super cold feet when he realized, you know what? I'm probably not as well hidden as I thought it was by saying I'm in England, because I strongly doubt that Wizards of the Coast sends a bunch of test product stuff off, right, to like different countries for this. And bear in mind as well, the only card that we're being shown is a list card. But where is the rest of the set booster? If you have this bundle that's clearly got the plastic taken off, you've got this draft pack that's clearly had the plastic taken off, whatever. You know what, maybe they didn't have plastic. Maybe these are sealed ones or whatever. You have a card and an art card from a set pack. Where is the rest of that pack? What about the other 7 packs that would be in this bundle? You know what I mean? When we normally get these spoilers, people will show us that they have a couple of cards, and if they have more that they want to tease us with, they'll kind of tuck them in the back and fan them out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? But we'll be given a taste that they have more. This guy clearly wants to illustrate what he's got, showing off everything, not only in this one shot here, but inside the car as well. But then you turn around and go, you only have one card to show us? So this is most likely somebody abusing the preview version of playtesting the products that Wizards of the Coast uses. But either way, it's obviously absolutely fascinating news. If you want some more news, check out my earlier news video from today, leaving the Urza lore playlist up on the screen too, because the newest video comes out tomorrow. Get hyped. Best story in Magic the Gathering. If you haven't checked it out, you're the one who's missing out. So go watch it now. I will see you later, my friends.